seconds left in this championship game. Face-off comes in, and then Bears able to get control of this. Over to Bush. Bush looking at the opportunities. Pass in. Oh, where did I go that way? Bush shot on goal. Off the goalie's glove. Popped out. Thompson able to collect it and just push it right over the pads. That's a power play goal. 3-1 Bears. 14:46 so far left in this third period we've just started. Bears hoping for that knockout punch here as they start this third period. Looks like they got it. Hoping that's going to be what they need. Face-off win, and then puck comes into the zone, then out of the zone for the Stingray as they struggle, and then it looks like it was just offsides. One of the Stingray was coming back in the zone as the puck came through, so that would be offsides. We'll take it out. Do another face-off. English and Thompson with Bronson. Face-off collected by Johnson. Johnson trying to get the puck in. That would be a penalty. So Bears will go back on the power play. Bronson had a stick lift on the Stingray coming through the zone. They looked down to see where the puck was going, and they didn't realize there was a bear right in front of them. Got to watch out for those bears. They'll bite. Smith, Allman, and Patrick on the power play with Phillips and Sousa. Smith, face-off win with help from Allman to Phillips. Another penalty. Sousa shoving that puck in right into Gainey. Looks like we're going to have a 5-on-3 here. Neil, Bavisetto, Allman, Smith, and Bush on the power play. So we'll see what we can do with this 5-on-3 here. 14:07 left. This will be at least a minute 19 of 5-on-3. Face-off win. Shot in by Bush. Right off the pad. Back over to Bavisetto. Bavisetto looking at the puck. Off to Gainey, and he just catches that puck just to slow things down. 1:07 left. Face-off tied up by Smith. Back to Allman again. Same plan. Bavisetto over to Neal. Neal looking to send that puck in right into Gainey. Looks like Gainey could do that all day. Stingray changing up one of their centers. So we'll have our same guys out here. Face-off win by Smith. Back to Allman again. Neal coming in. Puck just dribbles in. What an excellent deflection there. There's another power play goal. Looks like that might have been Allman. Referees trying to figure out who scored the goal and who had the assists. Happened so fast on them. 4-1 Bears. They still have 59 seconds left of power play time. Bears with the face-off win again. Dumping the puck out with some good speed. Smith in pursuit. Smith going around the net, tying them up. Putting in the effort. Puck comes out over to Sousa. Sousa will just calmly pop over to Patrick. Patrick over to himself back to Sousa. Puck comes in the zone. Stingray shot on net, and Power will save that. 13:03 left in the third. Bears up 4-1 so far. English, Thompson, and Bronson with Phillip. So maybe Stingray winning the face-off over on the left right-hand side, trying to go left and right and get the puck in and out of the zone. Puck coming out and hit Patrick's feet. Defense coming out there to rescue that. English, excellent pace to get that puck in the zone. Chases his own puck. Patrick on the puck, then it pops out so that Sousa will have to remember his angling drill and does that to perfection as Phillips is over there to help rescue that as well. Puck coming out of the zone, back over to Sousa. Sousa, puck almost out there. Patrick trying to find the stick, and then there we go. Excellent job, Patrick. Patrick back to Thompson. Thompson dumps it in. English over there to Johnson's stick. Johnson dumping the puck in to Nicholson, who will pursue it behind the net where Gainey is. Nicholson with Johnson. Bush trying to get the puck. Stingray coming through the zone. Johnson just swacking it away. Johnson also over there, over to Bavisoto on the right-hand side. Bavisoto will reverse things over to Johnson. Johnson throwing it out of the zone. And then apparently not out of the zone completely. And then we'll have the Stingray dancing with the puck up there. Bush will just throw it back to the point, and then puck will go up to Johnson. Johnson over to Nicholson. Nicholson over to Neal. Shot on the back of the net, and then Neal will pop it over as well. Bavisoto collects it on the right-hand side. Bavisoto looking to skate this in. He's got some speed. Bavisoto with Bush. Pops it on the goal. Bush collects it back over there, reverses things as the Stingray pick up the puck, and then give it over to Neal. Neal got complete view here, and there's another goal. Neal from the point, off the goalie, bounces right over to Bush. Bush just escorts the puck back into the goal. Looking at a 5-1 lead now for the Bears. 10:43 left in the third. Smith, Bishop, and Allman in. Prebles and Sousa. Smith face-off win over by Allman. Allman trying to collect that puck over there. Hits him in the head. Smith come over there and stops the puck. Allman also. Allman, hard shot, face-off over to the left-hand side. And then another face-off win, another attempt by Smith, trying to get that puck over. Stingray get to the red line and merely dump that puck in. Prebles chasing, trying to avoid a boarding, and then puck goes off the goal as Prebles and Smith are back there trying to figure out what's going on. And over to Allman. Allman looks at the centerman over there and Bishop. Bishop taking the puck in the center, and then Stingray will pop the puck in again. Prebles out high. Plenty of time with the change. Allman over to Smith. Smith passing over to Bishop. Bishop dropping the puck in. It hits the referee. Fortunate bounce there. Now nice bounce again for the Bears. And then puck staying out. Prebles keeping the puck in. Keeping the puck in also. Bronson waiting for everyone to come over, and I guess Allman wasn't out yet. I think Allman's safe. Great. All right, English in with Patrick and Bronson. Prebles and Sousa on the back end. English face off to Bronson. Kind of falls out, and then Bronson, Patrick picks it up. Bronson again on the left-hand side. Stingray pick up the puck, trying to get some speed out here. Speedy defense by the Bears. Take that out of an issue. Puck kind of comes around on the Stingray, and then the Bears have to figure out where it's at, and then another puck coming in here. Rebels pops that puck out. English back there to help as well. Patrick over to Johnson. Bronson over here, and then another shot. Bronson right off the side of the net. And then puck comes out of the zone. That will not be icing as Phillips touched it at the blue line. Hard pass in here on Bronson. That'll dump it in, and we'll pursue here with Bronson on the puck. Bronson again. Bronson over to Thompson. Thompson behind the net with English in pursuit. Phillips able to collect that puck over to Neal. Neal hopping it up over to Bronson over his stick. And then Stingray will try to dump it in again. Back over to Phillips. Phillips over to English. English trying to dump it in, but Thompson does dump it in himself instead. Thompson coming over, and he falls into the goal, and we'll call a penalty here on something. Looks like it's on a Stingray. Bears back on the power play. 7:41 left in the third. Bears fully in command here. 5-1. Nicholson, the face-off with Patrick and Bush. Revels and Devastator. Face-off won by the Stingray. And Stingray will just throw it into the corner. And we'll take 7 seconds off the clock, and we'll try that again. Face off, same crew. Face off, Stingray again. The clearing attempt comes out in the corner as Stingray threw it out of the zone again, and that will be icing. What started out with 2 fast goals by either team quickly slowed down with momentum, with the Bears going up 2-1. And then all of a sudden, to start the third period, the Bears poured it on, and they're up 5-1 right now. Face off into the zone on a power play. Another shot by Davasoto. Stingray taking the puck down the zone, trying to get out of here. And then dumping it back out of the zone. Davasoto leaves it for Bush. Bush with Nicholson in the center. Bush looking to have a shot. Bush didn't see the puck. Gives it out to Davasoto. Hits the referee in the feet. Bush looking for the puck again. Bush looking over for an opportunity over here for a pass. Right into the center, and no one able to collect it. Bounced off a couple. Stingray as well. Stingray collect the puck, get over to the red line, and looking to bring it in. Nicholson rubs the puck off with Nicholson, and then comes out to the center. Johnson able to get the puck and into the zone somehow. Easy save by Gainey. 6:02 left in the game. Bears up still 5-1. Smith, Johnson, Allman. Houston Phillips out there. Face off. Again. Johnson attracting a party of 3 Stingray and Smith in there to help them too. Puck comes out to the Bears, goes back into the same corner, and now we're going to flop over the other corner where the Stingrays threw it out, and I'm looking for icing again, and it is. We'll try to face off here. Same crew. Smith on the face off into the corner. A little bit of action there. I think we're going to have a Stingray power play here. A little bit too much feeling in there. And we'll send English and Bishop in on the PK with Sousa and Phillips. Face-off win. Shot blocked by Sousa. Sousa hopping the puck out again. Sousa again with the puck. Stingray trying to find it with a crowd of people up there. And here goes English out, pucking the puck out. Stingray in on the shot here. Shot on power, pops over the goal. English in on the puck here. Pass across the center ice with Sousa in front of it. Sousa out on the puck. Sousa over to Bishop. Bishop looking for an opportunity to dump it in. No icing. Back to Gainey. Bishop's still down with English right behind them, and we'll keep our box going through the center ice. Stingray still in on the puck. Stingray here, and then bounces off the foot of a Stingray and pops into the corner again. Puck out to the corner, right on the point, and then back to the behind the goal. Stingray looking for a shooting opportunity. Again saved by Power. Again saved by Power. Another opportunity there. Got English in. Puck coming out. Power just diving for that one. Looks like everybody's on top of it in the goal except for the 2 defensemen for the Stingray, and I have just heard a whistle. 3:37 left. Penalty's gone, so we changed up the line. Thompson took a face-off with Bronson and Johnson. Finally got my Bronson, Johnson, and Thompson lineup. And Bronson feathers a pass over there to Patrick, And Patrick over, great pass there by Thompson, just right off his stick. And that would be offsides. Three minutes to go, 5-1 Bears. Thompson will take a lineup here with Patrick and Bronson. Neal and Bavasoto. Thompson with the face-off win over to the side. However, the Stingray able to take possession. Neal with the puck out. Bounces off the foot of Thompson. Thompson again just slinging the puck out of the zone, willing that puck wherever he wanted it. Bronson in here to provide some pressure. Bronson still just chasing around. Puck blocked by Bronson. Patrick over the red line. looking to pass the puck in and dump it, but he gets intercepted with. Thompson just slings that puck in so we can get a full change in here, keeping Bevisoto and Neal out there. Bronson stays out there. Nicholson and Bush in. Stingray pick up the puck in the neutral zone. However, Neal able to tell him to get out of my bear den and forces an offsides there. 2:10 to go. Allman comes out to join Bush and Nicholson. Sousa and Prebbles. Nicholson face-off win. Sousa over to the corner. Bush in with the puck. Bush turning around. Bush looking for a shot opportunity over the net. Allman over to block off. Bush picking up the puck again. Nicholson passes it. Over the net again by Allman this time. And then back over to Bush. Bush looking to pass the puck over to Sousa. Sousa over to the top. Over into the net, and we're going to call a goal on that one. Allman finally had it calibrated and alley-ooped that one into the goal over the goalie, and we're going to call that 6-1 with 1:20 left, and let's do some running clock and just get out of here. 6-1 Bears. Face-off picked up by Stingray in the zone. And we're just going to play ping pong with this puck for a little while until this next 59 seconds is gone. Johnson with the puck. Johnson over to Smith. Johnson shot on goal. Back over to Phillips. Phillips with the puck. Johnson, puck behind the net. Over to Bishop. Smith with the puck. Smith going around with the puck to Rebels. And here are all those Bears. Happy Bears. Here we go. 23 seconds left. Just throwing the puck around because we know that this is going to be a Bears championship win here. Outstanding. Whether it's icy or not, we're just going to let it go. 10, 9, 8 seconds. Phillips with the puck. Phillips in the back of the zone, and looks like everybody's out here. 2 seconds. 1. They're just going to let it go here. All right. How about all these happy Bears out here? Way to go. Woo!